Hello, my name is Cindy Mattalucci and you're watching The Pulse, where we get the 411 on all the latest and greatest things to do in this amazing city, San Diego. From the newest bars and restaurants to the chicest boutiques, to the gyms and the trainers that are getting the people of this city buff 365 days a year, to the place you want to go to get your spa on. I'm exploring it all for you, and of course, having fun along the way. So come with me while we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego. Today's episode of The Pulse is brought to you by Between Two Pines, a luxurious destination wellness retreat nestled within the San Jacinto Mountains in beautiful Idyllwild, California. This magnificent property is available to book for private rental, special events, or workshops. You can also customize your experience here with private yoga, hiking, meditation, massage, you name it, and the staff will cater to your every need. The amenities at Between Two Pines include sweeping decks, a private yoga area, a cold plunge pool, sauna, jacuzzi, and much, much more. You really need to see this place to believe it. For more information on Between Two Pines, you can go to betweentwopines.com. On today's episode, we're on location at Tiffany Company in the Fashion Valley Mall with Kristy Brooks from Kristy Brooks Styling. We talk the latest trends in jewelry and why Tiffany's has been an icon since 1837. Next, we sit down in studio with Rebecca Newth, CEO and creator of Splurge app. We tell you why you need to download this luxury purchasing app so you can have everything you want delivered to your door. We end our show on location at Between Two Pines in Idyllwild, California. We show you how to recharge your battery and give you an exclusive tour of this wellness retreat. Every girl I know has dreamed of receiving the little blue Tiffany's box containing a fantastic piece of jewelry that will be a staple in her collection for years to come. Tiffany & Co. has been synonymous with luxury and style for 175 years, and we had the opportunity to check out some of the fabulous collections and celebrate their 130th anniversary of the Tiffany setting. Check this out. Hi, I'm Cindy Mattalucci and you're watching The Pulse. We're here at the fabulous Tiffany Company in the Fashion Valley Mall. We're dripping with diamonds. I'm here with the gorgeous Kristy Brooks from Kristy Brooks Styling. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Good morning. Great way to start the day, huh?
An amazing way to start the day. I feel like every girl's dream is happening right now. So before we start talking about diamonds, I want to talk a little bit about the brief history of Tiffany's. I mean, it's iconic. Basically, they've been an icon since 1837. They've been around and synonymous with luxury and style. And one thing I thought was interesting is in 1845, the Blue Book was published, which was actually the first mail order catalog.
Exactly, the first people to really bring luxury right into your home.
I love that, it's amazing. And in 1870s, I know Charles Louis Tiffany purchased a 287 karat yellow diamond, which was named the Tiffany Diamond. So just so much history. Well, so let's talk a little bit about collections.
Okay.
Because you and I were talking, they've been known for luxury and style for 175 years.
Yeah, you know, to be a leader in your industry for 175 years, you really have to have a firm grasp on what is happening. And something I think Tiffany's does so well is they have those beautiful kind of iconic classic pieces like the Tiffany setting, which is actually celebrating its 130th anniversary, if you can believe it.
Wow.
So they do those pieces well, but they also every season make some incredible trend pieces that are really on trend with what's happening in the fashion marketplace as a whole.
Well, and I know you have your pulse on the trend. So we're going to be talking about some collections. I know we have the tea collection. Let's talk a little bit about that today.
Something I love about the tea collection is this is the first collection by the new design director, and it's just really clean, it's really modern. You see everything from the Tiffany wire, which is nice and thin and a great layering piece, which we'll speak to in a moment, but also the wrap and the cuff. So it's just a really clean, classic line. Something I love about this piece is it stacks so well with other pieces from its own collection, but it also ties in really nicely with the Enchant collection and also the Atlas collection. And something you're modeling so well is mixing of metals. Now this is a trend that I love. It's really hard to make a mistake when you do this.
I was going to ask you because some people don't know, can you mix?
You definitely can. So what I love is you have the Atlas collection, which is the Roman numerals, which it really pays homage to Tiffany's beginning. You know, if you've ever been to their flagship store in New York, they have that great Atlas statue holding the big clock with the Roman numerals. So this really pays homage nicely to that. But then you can kind of modernize it by pairing it with other pieces. So you have the yellow gold paired in with the diamonds, Rose gold is also a great way.
It's such a big trend right now.
It's a huge trend, you know, it's really having its moment, and it actually makes a lot of sense because one of the Pantone colors of the year is rose quartz, which is this beautiful kind of dusty pink with blush undertones. So it makes a lot of sense that rose gold will kind of be the it color right now. And it pairs really nicely with yellow gold and platinum as well.
And it's modern too, I love that. And I think this is the smile piece, which I love.
Love the smile. And this is a great stackable piece as well. Something you want to pay attention to when you're doing stacking and layering is you want to make sure that all the pieces are dainty. There's no need to ever stack 3 statement necklaces in a row.
Not too chunky.
It's a little Mr. T, it's a little overwhelming. So what's so nice about this collection is it's really dainty and clean. So you can kind of tiptoe into this collection and just do, 2 pieces at a time, or you can just dive in head first, stack a couple T bracelets, a couple necklaces and rings as well.
I love this, and every girl needs this stack, everyone. Well, and the other thing I love about Tiffany's too is I think that there's the luxurious line, there's the high-end line, but there's also an obtainable line. So another collection that Tiffany Company has is the CT60 watches.
I'm a big sucker for a nice watch. I know today a lot of people use their cell phones to tell the time or use their watch to read a text message. But to me, a watch, it's a beautiful statement piece of jewelry. It's just a kind of a classic investment piece, actually.
Well, and this was inspired by Charles Louis Tiffany, who was the founder. And I know that Liev Schreiber is a huge fan of the CT60 watches. And celebrities can't get enough. The Met Gala, we had Lupita Nyong'o, we had so many people dripping in Tiffany diamonds. So, you gotta get your hands on these amazing pieces.
Exactly. A beautiful watch is such a nice complement to a suit, especially for men. Poor men can't do too much to dress up a suit, so you have a beautiful statement-making watch, and it just really completes the look.
Perfect. And there's men's and women's.
Exactly.
So they can choose from either one.
And what's nice about the women's watches, well, this collection as a whole it's a really modern take on the watch for Tiffany. So it's a great addition if you're an avid watch collector or if you're just kind of getting into watches. This is a great place to start. The women's watch actually pairs really nicely with the T Tiffany bands as well. So you can have the watch on and then stack a couple of T bands on as well.
Well, so we are actually celebrating the 130th anniversary of the Tiffany setting. So we have to talk a little bit about that. It's the solitaire.
Exactly. And to be around for 130 years, you really have to be a very classic, iconic style, which is exactly what the Tiffany setting is. It has 6 prongs and it really elevates the stone to show off the stone in its entirety, and it channels light through as well. So it's a really great way to display a beautiful, beautiful stone.
Well, and it's so romantic. It's that iconic romantic proposal of
doesn't?
having a Tiffany ring with the Tiffany box.
Yeah, what girl doesn't dream of getting the blue Tiffany's box and you open it and it's only made even better by the fact that there is a Tiffany solitaire inside.
Well, and so you can find out about what's going on with Tiffany's at tiffany's.com. And then you are no stranger to styling, Kristi. You styled Sharon Stone, lots of red carpets, lots of celebrities, Liam Hemsworth. How do people find out about you?
You can go to my website, KristiBrooks.com, and on it I have all types of styling tips and tricks and advice, and I'd be happy to connect.
Well, and thank you so much to Tiffany's. We had such a great time today. I'm dripping in diamonds, and you have to come in and check out this wonderful store. And for all things Tiffany's, it's tiffany's.com. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on The Pulse. For more information on Tiffany's, you can go to www.tiffany.com. For more information on Kristi Brooks and how to work with her, you can go to KristiBrooks.com. When we come back, we're in studio with Splurge App. Stay tuned. When I find a product I love, I want to know where to find it and how to reorder it. With a tagline like "Love it, scan it, buy it," and there are only 3 steps to having everything you love delivered to your door, my only question is, where do I sign up? We sit down with the creator of this amazing app, Splurge, to get the scoop just for you. Watch this. Hi, I'm Cindy Matalucci, and you're watching The Pulse. I'm here in studio with Rebecca Newth, CEO from Splurge. How are you?
I'm well, thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you in studio. I'm such a fan of your app.
Thank you.
Before we dive into it, though, I want to find out a little bit about your story, because you were in the executive business world, and then you created the concept in 2014 for the app. Tell us a little bit about it.
I did. I was I still am in an executive role in another business, and it flexes my creativity muscles, but like we all do, we think about other things we could be doing in our spare time or in addition to what we do 9 to 5 during the week. And Splurge was born in my kitchen, like most great businesses and ideas are. I was sitting in the kitchen and cooking dinner, having a bottle of wine, glass of wine with my family, and really enjoyed that particular bottle of wine. I said, I've got to get more of this. Where did I get it from? Did I get it from the grocery store, the local wine mart, or where did I get it from? There should be an easy way to find out about it, and thus Splurge was born.
And the name Splurge, I have to ask you, how did you come up with that?
Well, we all love to splurge, right? And
especially on wine and champagne.
In wine and champagne, yes. And just the finer things in life. They're not everyday purchases, but they're our favorites, our favorite wine, our favorite champagne, our favorite cheese, et cetera, et cetera.
Let's talk a little bit for the viewers that don't know what Splurge is. Talk to us about the app itself and what it actually does.
So Splurge is a way to order more of what you love. One of our taglines is luxury reordering for the refined customer. For example, at a restaurant, if you go out and have a wonderful bottle of wine, how are you going to get more of it? You can't really order it and get it on your way out, but through this program, if they are part of the Splurge program, you can scan the QR code and more will come to your door.
So your tagline, I love it, scan it, buy it. It's like sign me up, it's so easy. So let's talk to the viewers about how easy it is with the 3 steps to actually get the product. How does that work between you and getting your product delivered?
It's very simple, and one of the things I really aspired to in creating Splurge was to keep it as simple as possible and to give us back what we need mostly, which is time. None of us have enough time to do anything. We might have a few extra bucks to splurge on some wine or champagne, but we don't have time to hunt it down. So love it, scan it, buy it. It's that simple. It's that simple.
Well, show us the steps.
Yes, I'd love to. Okay, so Laurent Perrier, my favorite champagne right now.
I love that champagne too.
And my iPhone, which we are currently on iPhone, iOS platforms, and Android, so we do not discriminate at Splurge. So I'm going to open my Splurge app. Immediately the camera pops up. All I do is grab the product that I love. I notice that they are part of the Splurge program. Excellent. Line up the code, the camera, it finds it that quickly, and now everything I know about how to get more of that bottle of champagne is on my phone.
And you can just order it.
And I can just order it.
And deliver it to your door.
Delivered to my door, or if it comes from a local wine merchant that I drive by every day on my way to work, I could pick it up.
You're my best friend.
Happy to help.
Thank you so much. So you can also buy things on location though, right? If you're in a place, you can take it to go.
Yes,
as well, right?
Yes, if you're in a location and they have products that are part of the Splurge program, you can take it with you and then again scan whatever mark is on that product so that you know you can get it again easily.
Okay.
And if you don't have time, the example I gave of the business meeting, perhaps at lunch having a bottle of wine, if you scan the code and then need to discreetly just put your phone away because you can't really do it right now, the app will notify you in a day or in a week or in a month or however you've set up your preferences. Hey, don't forget at that business lunch, you really like that wine. Why don't you go and get it?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, you don't even have to remember what you loved. It tells you.
It reminds
you.
It's very smart.
Yes.
So you have so many great products available. Talk to us about the merchants that you work with and what types of products are available.
Our merchants in the program right now have been hand selected. They're all local San Diego companies. Just like Splurge was hatched in San Diego, we had a very strong conviction to bring in merchants that were representative of our community. Our very first Splurge merchant was La Costa Wine Company up in North County, and it was probably a bottle of their wine I was enjoying when I came up with the idea. And they were our very first merchant, and this bottle here, Prisoner, can be purchased in the program through them along with several others. But we also have The Shop up in Carlsbad, which is a beauty and art salon. They carry a lot of high-end hair care products, and they're in the program. We've got Venissimo Cheese, who I'm sure a lot of people really love. They've got several locations in San Diego, so they offer their finest cheeses.
And are you really involved in hand picking these merchants?
We are. At this point, we are very involved in selecting the merchants that are near and dear to us and to our team. However, one of the ways Splurge is going to set itself apart and grow really organically is what we like to call our Recommend a Merchant feature.
Oh, wow.
Within the app, you can click a link that simply says Recommend a Merchant. So if you're out and about and say you're at this great little shoe boutique and you're like, oh, you've got to get Jimmy's shoes into your program, you would hit recommend a merchant, we'd get notified, and we'd give them a call and say, hey, you've got some clients in the area that would really like to be a part of the Splurge program.
Well, so then remember, there's merchant and there's consumer, so there's both sides to the app, which is fabulous.
Yes.
And then tell us a little bit about where the company is going, because it sounds like you're really expanding. I mean, you're doing so well. I know you were just recently mentioned in Modern Luxury's Women to Watch section.
Thank you.
Which is amazing. So, I mean, there's so much going on for you, so much good press.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, that was a big accomplishment for Splurge to be recognized in such a notable magazine here in San Diego. Splurge, just by the definition, has a very high-end, luxurious connotation, and so we want to go where high-end and luxury items can easily be found. We are looking to expand into Orange County and Los Angeles, Miami, Atlanta, DC, New York, those types of places.
So I want you to tell the viewers how to get their hands on this amazing app. Where do they go, and also find out about what's happening with Splurge?
Absolutely. Well, the good old-fashioned way on our website is www.splurge.works. You can also download the app right now. It's up and live and running and ready to use. iOS users can go to the Apple Store, and Android users can go to Google Play.
So you have to download the app. If you haven't yet, Splurge, download it. It's fabulous. We're going to enjoy some of these products now, but thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
It's been so great to have you.
Make sure you splurge soon.
I will. I'll be splurging on the champagne.
Lovely.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Cindy.
Thank you. For more information on Splurge and how to download the app, you can go to splurge.works. Don't touch that dial, because when we come back, we're on the scene at the Sundance Film Festival in Park City. Welcome back to The Pulse. I'm your host, Cindy Mattalucci. Now it's time for our Pulse on the Scene segment, where we take you inside the best events in San Diego. From the philanthropic to the star-studded red carpets, we give you an exclusive sneak peek of these fabulous events. On today's episode, we're on the red carpet at the Sundance Film Festival for the world premiere of Trash Fire, starring Adrian Grenier. We get an exclusive interview with him to find out what it was like for him to dive into this super dark role. Check it out. Hi, I'm Cindy Mattalucci, and you're watching The Pulse. We're here for the red carpet of Trash Fire with Adrian Grenier, and tonight we're going to take you inside. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Hi Cindy, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
So this is a different character for you. I saw the trailer.
It's a little bit more twisted than you're used to.
Very dark.
Yeah, it's very dark.
How
But
was
it's got a lot of levity too. It's a pitch black comedy.
Well, and going back home, having to move back in with your family.
That could be a nightmare, definitely. If a lot of times people think family reunion is a nightmare, and this is probably the worst kind.
Well, and how do you prepare for something like this?
Well, for me, it was all about the relationship that I had with Isabel, my co-star, Angela Timber over here. For me, it was just about focusing on that and making it authentic and real, and really believing in our dynamics, and then letting all the horror elements kind of wash around us.
Okay. What do you hope people take away from this film, would you say?
Well, I think it's a really beautifully made film. It's really well done. It's the craft of filmmaking is really apparent in the movie, so it's a good watch. There's some great thrills, and it's unexpected.
Okay, good. And then directing for you. I know that's a big thing. Will we see you directing again?
It's a good shot, yeah. I got a couple things coming up.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Congrats.
For all the red carpet scoop and more exclusive Sundance interviews, you can go to thepulsesd.com. When we come back, we're on location at Between Two Pines. Stay tuned. As an entrepreneur, I know how hard it is to have work-life balance. Sometimes you just need a place to go and recharge your battery. Let me tell you, I have found the place for you. We take you on an exclusive tour of Between Two Pines in Idyllwild, California, and show you why you need to book this wellness retreat pronto. Hi everybody, I'm Cindy Matalucci and you're watching The Pulse. We know how hard it is to recharge your battery, especially for the entrepreneurs that are working 24/7. We're so connected today to our phones, to work, working 24/7. So I wanted to recharge my battery and I wanted to take you to a place that is very special and magical. It's called Between Two Pines. It's located in Idyllwild, California, and it's a very beautiful wellness retreat. It's a place for you to go. You can bring in private yoga instructors, private chef, or just come enjoy yourself and do their rebalancing act. So today, I'm gonna take you inside this gorgeous, magical place and show you what it has to offer. So when you step foot inside Between Two Pines, you automatically feel the energy in here. The detail is so amazing. Some of the things that I noticed when I first walked in was the Antler Chandelier. It just makes you feel like you're, in a cabin in the wilderness. It's just very enchanting. There's a lot of great art in here. There's a lot of amazing salt crystals and healing crystals. The artwork is fabulous. It's very relaxing. It's very almost like Hinduism, and it just gives you this deep sense that you're in tune to something deeper, like spiritual, which I love. This is the living area, so I've been taking advantage of basically relaxing on the couch and just enjoying the fire every night. So attached to the living room and kitchen is what I like to call the Ohm Room. It's another kind of meditation relaxation area, but it's got great details. There's a wood burning stove in here, there's a rocking chair, lots of crystals again, very harmonizing. There's another rug you can sit on and meditate with this spectacular view of the outside sauna and the backyard. So it's just another place that you can really just relax. The kitchen is gorgeous. The detail in the kitchen, they have this great little wine bar area for you. There's some great wineries in town. We're actually gonna stop a little bit later and show you that as well. Some champagne. So now I'm gonna take you inside the master bedroom. I'm gonna show you that. So what I love about this master bedroom is you come in here and the bedding is amazing. The sheets are fabulous, but look at all the detail. It's almost like you're in like a dream catcher. So it's got the white, it's just gorgeous. There's a little dream catcher at the top, and they have these spirit hoods for you too, which I love. My spirit animal is the wolf. So in the morning I get up and I put my little spirit animal hat on and I meditate. So I'm gonna show you the little meditation area because I love it. So every morning I get up, and if you can see right here, there's this awesome rug. So I sit here and I just think about what I'm grateful for every morning. And obviously, this view, which is insane. We're gonna take you outside in a little bit, but it's just a really great way to start your morning. So this is the master bedroom, and there's a little surprise. Are you ready? Wait till you see this. So, like it couldn't get any better. There is an infrared sauna in your bedroom. So you can basically detoxify, jumpstart your lymphatic system, helps your muscles. It burns about 600 calories for 30 minutes. Okay, so now we're gonna head upstairs. There's 2 bedrooms and another bathroom upstairs. So charming up here. So this is one of the bedrooms. There's 2 twin beds in here. Super cute and quaint, love it. Here's the bathroom. So there's another bathroom shower up here. And then this room is so adorable with the Tiffany lamp. I love it. Feels like you're back in time. So I'm gonna take you outside to where I've been having my coffee every morning on the deck. It's beautiful, so relaxing. I don't know if you can hear the sound of the fountain, but it drowns out everything. They have this great barbecue area, so you can basically cook and grill outside, which we've been taking full advantage of, and the jacuzzi, which is amazing. And the fountain I love. It says, "Be still and know that I am." So it's just a good message and a good intention to take in your day. So we're outside in the backyard area. This is the yoga and meditation area. So you can actually do yoga here, which I've been doing, meditation. There's the Himalayan salt crystals. It's so relaxing. There's a cover from the sun, but I've been taking advantage of that. And then we are going to show you the balancing ritual. That's something that we did yesterday. So we're going to show you that and show you each part of what they have in this amazing backyard. I'm about to get my Zen on at Between Two Pines. We're going to be experiencing the balancing ritual here. So basically, this is from the healing traditions of hot and cold therapy, and it stimulates your lymphatic system to help you jumpstart the healing and detoxification process. So today, I'm going to show you how it goes down. Are you ready? So the first thing you do is you step into the cold stream of water in the shower to balance your body's temperature. So step 2 is the heat. You can do the jacuzzi or the dry sauna, and that is going to raise your body temperature. I'm going to do the dry sauna. The next step is cooling yourself off by jumping in the cold plunge pool. I'm going to do it. So then you go back in the sauna with a glass of cold water. You repeat the ritual 2 to 3 times, and then you end your balancing ritual with a Himalayan sea salt scrub.
So I'm choosing to end my day with a little jacuzzi session. So breathtaking here. Balancing ritual is complete. Time to pick up your feet and relax. Everybody, thanks for tuning into The Pulse. We've had such an amazing time at Between Two Pines, and you have to check this place out. Cheers! We'll see you next time. For more information on Between Two Pines and to book this private rental, you can go to betweentwopines.com. Mention The Pulse and save $50 on your stay. That's going to do it for today's episode. We'll see you next time when we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego.